So now, punta tayo sa physics with algebra. Okay? Okay. So I really like this problem. Okay? So at 5 a.m., okay, so madaling araw, a Toyota car starts from Laguna, okay? So may Toyota car ka daw from Laguna towards Batangas at the speed of 60 kilometers per hour, okay? At the same time, a Honda car left from Batangas to Laguna at the speed of 80 kilometers per hour. So papunta din siya, okay? Patungo siya ng Laguna, okay? The total distance between Laguna and Batangas is approximately 80 kilometers. Well, depende siguro kung asaan ka, okay? Now, at what time does these two cars meet, okay? So, of course, ang assumption dito, baka may mga pilosopong estudyante sabihin sa akin, sir, na traffic, o sir, nasiraan, ay hindi ka, I mean, pilosopo ka, wag mong, hindi po pwedeng sagot yan. O actually, sasabihin ko sa inyo, si Jeffrey, pinulosopo ako, sabi niya, ay alam ko ang sagot, pag nagkita na yung driver, ay syempre, I mean, hindi yun yung correct na sagot. I mean, gusto ko dito, at what time does these two cars meet? So, anong oras, okay? So, yun yung hahanapan natin ng solusyon. Okay? Sige. So, umpisahan na natin. Okay? First, you annotate key points. Okay, so ano nga ba yung key points sa problem na ito? Anyone? What are the key points in this problem? What are the anong given ano yung given sa problem which is sorry, I mean what is mentioned in the problem, okay? Na very critical sa ating solution. Anyone? Okay, tingin ako. Speed and distance, very good. Okay, so speed and distance. Okay, so you need actually the two speed from the two cars. Okay, 60 kilometers per hour and 80 kilometers per hour. Okay, yan yung bilis. Okay, ng takbo ng sasakyan. Okay, and then meron tayong distance, okay, that separates, okay, that separates between them. So may 85 kilometers. Okay, so annotate key points. So ako, senior kalan ko na lang. Okay. Tingin ko yung sa chat. Okay, that's correct. That's correct, Carla. Okay. Okay. Okay, next, illustrate or sketch the problem. So, ini-sketch na natin. Okay? So, Laguna, patungong Batangas, okay? 60 kph, kilometers per hour. Batangas, patungong Laguna, 80 kilometers per hour. Yung distance, okay, is 85 kilometers. Okay? Now, question. Before nating isolve tong problem, pwede I think it's good if we are going to apply our predictive powers. I mean, alam mo, maganda before you actually solve a problem, pwede mong tansyahin yung sagot mo. So, I would like to ask, okay, our audience, okay, can you predict whether the cars will meet in less than an hour or more than an hour? Ano yung sagot? Will it be less than an hour or more than an hour? By just looking at the problem. Tingnan nga natin. Very good. It should it's going the correct answer is actually mas marami nagsabing less than an hour, and actually that is correct. Okay. Papaliwanag ko kung bakit less than an hour. Okay? Anong ibig sabihin ng mga values na ito? Okay? So say for example, okay, itong 60 kilometers per hour. Ang ibig sabihin nito, in 1 hour, this car is going to travel a distance of 60 kilometers isang oras. Okay? Yung car from Batangas, 80 kilometers per hour. In 1 hour, it will travel 80 kilometers. Okay. Okay, scenario 1. Okay, kung kung say for example more than an hour, ibig sabihin maglalampasan na sila. Okay? Maglalampasan na sila. Right? If it's going to be less than an hour, mukhang hindi. Okay? Do you agree with me? Tignan ko nga. Actually, less than. So, mas maraming nagsabing less than. So, I mean, the majority got it right. Okay? So, less than. Okay? Why? Tignan mo, in more than an hour, kung 1 hour, naka 60 kilometers na yung ano, yung tong car na ito. Tapos ito 80 kilometers. I-add mo yung ano, i-add mo yung total distance. Actually, lampas yan sa 85 kilometers. So, it cannot be more than an hour. It must be less than an hour. Okay? So, congratulations sa mga nag-answer ng less than an hour. Okay? So, tansya. Okay, natansya na natin. Ang next natin na gagawin is we are going to solve the problem. Okay, exactly. Okay? So, we illustrated it. Ano yung required at what time does these two cars meet? Okay, so it's going to be, syempre, it should be after 5 a.m., right? Okay, so pag sinabi yung 4:30 a.m., I mean, mukhang hindi na tama yun. Okay? So, ano yung principle na kailangan nating kailangan dito sa problem na ito? So, okay? So, when the two cars meet, the total distance traveled will be 85 kilometers for both hours. Okay? Agree ba kayo doon? When the two cars meet, the total distance traveled will be 85 kilometers for both for both cars. Okay, so say for example, okay, ito yung distance ng blue car, tapos ito yung distance ng travel ng red car. Okay, pag nag-meet sila, yung total distance will be 85 kilometers. Do you agree with me? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. So, Kenneth, thank you very much. Yes, you have to agree with me. Okay. Now, next. Isipin natin, ano nga ba ang distance? Ano ang formula ng distance? Okay? So, actually, kahit hindi natin alam yung formula ng distance, okay, by just looking at the units, malalaman natin. So, ang distance is actually, ang unit ng distance is km, di ba? Okay, now dimensional analysis. Ano ang imumultiply mo sa rate para makakuha ka ng kilometers? Ano ang imumultiply sa rate para makakuha ng kilometers? R, very good. Okay, so you have an R. Okay? So, cancel yung R. Meron kang kilometers, right? So, distance is going to be rate times time. Okay. Now, I would like to emphasize this. Kahit walang equation na binigay, by just looking at the units, you should be able, okay, to determine what operations you should be using. Okay, again, I repeat. Even in the absence of an equation, by just looking at the units, okay, you should be able to know what mathematical operation you should use. Okay, that's right. It's nothing but dimensional analysis. Yes, very good. Okay. So letter P, the principle applied. And then next, we are going to, okay, hey. Now, punta na tayo sa list of equation, okay? Ito na medyo maganda. I like this, okay? Okay, nasabi natin na magmi-meet sila kung yung distance ng dalawang cars na pinagsama ay equal, okay, doon sa distance ng Laguna to Batangas, okay? So, this is the first equation. Now, the next thing that you're going to do is to expand, okay, equation number 1. So, equation number 1 i-expand natin to get equation number 2. So, kanina sinabi ninyo na in order to get distance is kailangan ng rate, okay, times time, okay? So, I'm going to expand distance as rate times time, okay? So, pero I mean, may rate times time dun sa Honda car at saka may rate times time din ng Toyota car. Okay, now, okay, that is equation number 3. Now, ano yung next na relationship na po pwede natin ma-draw dito? Okay, pag nagkita yung dalawang cars, yung Honda and Toyota, anong masasabi niyo sa time? Magkaiba or magkaparehas? What should the time be? Pag nagkita na yung dalawang driver, same or different? That's right, same, right? They are going, pag nag-meet sila, I mean, same time. Okay, so therefore, time Honda equals time Toyota is equivalent to X. Okay? So, sabihin natin ngayon, okay, so yung time pala ng Honda, okay, at saka time ng Toyota car, magkaparehas. Since magkaparehas, i-equate na lang natin sa X. Okay, now let's go. So, 85 kilometers, yung total distance. Okay, and then, okay, yung time X is in terms of X. So, yung rate ng Honda, which is 60 kph times X plus, okay, yung rate, okay, rate ng Toyota times X. So, 85 kilometers equals 60X plus 80X. Okay? So, actually, even if kahit napakasimple tong algebraic equation na to, nakita natin, in order to get into this equation, there are 3 steps. Okay? So, 1, total distance, okay, will be the sum of the 2 distances. Second, in-expand natin yung distance, which is rate times time, and then pag nagkita na sila yung dalawang driver ng car, parehas yung time. So we are going, yung final equation natin is going to be 85 equals 60x plus 80x. Okay. Now next, we are going to letter A, okay, which is the arithmetic. Okay. So 85 equals 60x plus 80x. Alam natin gawin yan. So 85 equals 140x. And then x is going to be, okay, 85 divided by 140, which is 0.607 hours. Okay. Now, sa mga nagsabing less than 1 hour, you are correct. Nakita natin, your prediction is correct. Okay. So x is 0.607 hours. Okay. Pero, yan ba yung order ng boss? Yan ba yung yung inaas ng problem? Hindi pa, kasi ang inaas ng problem, anong oras daw mag-meet yung dalawang car. Okay? So, kailangan nating i-convert tong 0.607 hours in minutes. Okay? So, 0.607 hours times 60 minutes per hour. Again, this is nothing but dimensional analysis. So, hours will actually cancel out. Okay? And then you have 60 minutes, okay? It's going to be 36.4 minutes, okay? But after 5 o'clock, hence, the 2 cars will meet at 5:36 a.m. Okay, punta tayo dun sa sinabi ni Jeffrey na funny test, okay? 5:36 a.m., okay? The number sense. Is the answer reasonable? Yes. Kasi hindi naman gaano magkalayo yung Batangas at saka Laguna, right? So malapit lang. So it will not take very long. Okay? So say for example, kung yung problem is say Ilocos to Bicol na ang layo-layo, I mean siguro yung 0.607 hours hindi akma, di ba? So but Laguna and Batangas are just close to each other, therefore, okay, the time must not be very long. So tamang-tama lang. Okay? So we passed the funny test, okay? Okay, and I think na-emphasize na to kanina, the number obtained in the calculation must be interpreted, Okay, palagi yan. So, to teachers, dapat ito ay emphasize. Students should learn how to interpret, okay, the numbers that they obtain from the calculations. Okay? And then finally, letter E, okay, we have to examine, check the solution again. So, actually, ang mahalagang part dito, gusto ko i-emphasize yung 85 equals 140x. Okay, make sure that x is 85 divided by 140. Okay, hindi 140 divided by 85. Okay, so ito ay kadalasang mistake ng mga students na pagbabalik-baliktad nila kung ano yung nasa numerator at denominator. Okay, and since we have actually an equation, okay, ang gusto kong gawin ninyo is you should always try to substitute the answer to the original equation. Okay, this is actually I would say the more accurate way of checking for the answer. So isa-substitute ninyo. Okay, so how do we do that? So yung x natin is 0.607. So we substitute the value of x in the original equation. Okay, so 85 equals, okay, lagyan natin ng question mark muna kasi hindi mo nga alam. Okay, kung equal nga sila. So 60 times 0.607. Okay, so again, R's cancels, may kilometer ka dyan, which matches the left-hand side. So 60 times 0.607, that's 36.42. Okay, plus, okay, meron kang 80 times 0.607, that is 48.56. Ngayon, i-add na natin sila. Okay? So 36.42 plus 48.56, ang nakuha mong sum ay 84.98, which is very malapit sa 85 kilometers. Siguro rounding error na lang yun. Pero this should actually tell us that we are actually on the correct yung answer natin. We are on the right track. So verify results. Very good. Thank you, Edson. Okay, the answer has high precision and high accuracy. Okay, yep. So, kung may mathematical equation, the best way to prove to check whether your answer is correct or not is to substitute, okay, the values back to the original equation. Okay. Now, malapit na tayong matapos. Okay, so now i-revisit natin yung I sa ship kasi sabi ko kanina nung diniscuss ko yung ship, yung letter I I'm going to discuss it, okay, in the second problem. Okay, so okay, doon sa ship, okay, means invert. Okay, so ano ibig sabihin ng invert? We can work backwards. Okay, so how do we work backwards? So how can we apply that principle here? Okay, so again, Laguna to Batangas, distance 85 kilometers. Yung speed ng car from Laguna 60 kilometers per hour, yung Batangas 80 kilometers per hour. Okay. Sabi natin kanina, sabi ng karamihan, it's going to be less than an hour, right? Okay? So sabihin natin na say what would happen if, say, for example, say in 0.5 hours. Okay, sorry, I think nakaligtaan kong lagyan ng semicolon ito. Teka, so i-correct ko na. I mean, baka sabihin nyo, I mean, nakakalito naman ito. Say, for example, in 0.5 hour, okay, dapat may semicolon ito. In half an hour, okay, yung car from Laguna will be able to travel a distance of 30 kilometers. Tama ba? So 0.5 times 60, 30 kilometers. Now, yung car from Batangas to Laguna, so 80 kilometers per hour times 0.5, that is 40 kilometers. So ano yung distance nila? Total distance, 70 kilometers. Okay? In half an hour, hindi pa yan mag-limit. Pero malapit na sila, right? Kasi yung pag nag-meet sila, yung total distance will be 85 kilometers. Okay. Now, onti na lang, okay? So sabihin natin, okay, so 0.1 hour, okay? Again, dapat may may column ito, okay? So 0.1 in 0.1 hour, okay? Yung car from Laguna, okay, will travel 6 kilometer. And then yung car from Batangas will cover 8 kilometers. So bale 0.1 times 60 yung isa, tapos yung pangalawa 0.1 times 80. Okay? So 70 kilometers and then 14 kilometers. So malapit na. I mean mga ano yan? I mean 84 kilometers. Okay? So actually yung sagot natin na is almost 0.6 hours, I mean should make sense. So ito yung working backwards. So kailan nagagamit tong working backwards na working backwards na strategy? Kunwari yung exam is on multiple choice. Ewan ko, uso pa ba yung SAT sa high school ngayon? So say for example, mostly yung mga entrance examination are multiple choices. So say you might not really need a highly accurate calculation in order to answer multiple choice. Pero kung alam nyo how to work backwards, I mean, it could actually help you for multiple choice questions. Okay? Hi, malapit na tayong matapos. Tamang-tama, siguro yung mga iba nagugutom na. Okay, so I would like to summarize. Okay, so the airplane method, fly over your problems. Okay, Asia's finest. Okay, so annotate key points. So A, annotate. I, illustrate the problem. R, required and given. P, principle applied. L, list equations. A, arithmetic. N, number sense. E, examine. So tandaan nyo yan. Airplane. Or, okay, in addition, yung ship din. Okay, sail through the problems. Simplify the problem to something you know. H, okay, look for hints. I, okay, do problem backwards. P, pattern recognition.